Do you know that thing where it's so easy to talk to yourself that you just completely forget how to speak when you turn the camera on? Yeah, that's literally what's happening to me right fucking now. I tried recording this intro like 6 or 7 times, and I'm not doing the meme right now. Like, actually, about 6 or 7 tries I've done where the first one I sounded way too formal. The second one I misspoke. The third one I sounded completely awkward. The fourth one just didn't sound right. The fifth one I ended after 5 seconds because I swore. It's actually crazy. Hi, I'm Matt. Welcome to my channel. Um, you see, this is exactly what I'm doing to fucking restart recording the video because I keep messing up and I keep forgetting what I want to say. And then I'm like, no, dude, you can't do that. All right, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be laying out a few things that I would like to do in 1 year. And I would like to track by the course of me uploading these videos. I really want this to be something, some kind of like a personal blog thing where I could show you motherfuckers how I could how you can also achieve your own goals if you just set your mind to them. And Jesus Christ, I need to fucking do that because I've been saying I was gonna do these things for so long, literally years, but I just can't stay consistent enough to do them. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lay these things out. I've written a really simple Obsidian markdown document. I'm gonna run you through it, and we're just gonna fucking, you know what we're gonna do. I don't need to tell you. You're smart enough to figure it out yourself. All right. That is not what I want. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, um, I've written down a few long-term goals that I would like to have 1 year from now. I'm recording this on May 5th, and I'm uploading this on May 5th as well because I'm going to be editing these videos. I think I should rather first give you some introduction of myself. So, I'm Matt. I am a student, a computer engineering student in the University of Maribor, Slovenia. I am Slovenian. You could probably guess that. I, for the longest time, I've always considered myself somebody who's like a developer. You know, that was a core part of my personality. I'm a programmer, I'm a developer. But recently, I actually had a eureka moment where I'm like, shit, I don't feel anything for any of these projects. I don't feel happy doing them, thinking about them. Like thinking about them, you know, you get excited. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna make this really big thing. It's gonna be so awesome. It's gonna be open source. It's gonna be open source. Everyone's gonna be able to use it. It's gonna be for these and these people. But then I dig deeper here, down into my soul, my heart. I'm like, man, it's just I really don't feel anything for these projects. And I've recently picked up gardening as something that it's a big meme in the computer in the tech space as well. You know, you you get so obsessed with this, and but then eventually it just gets like so samey and so boring that you just decide to become a farmer. There's a meme going around where some guy worked at Microsoft for 20 years, you know, and then on his LinkedIn you just see Goose Farmer. And it's real, bro. I really just, you know, I've always been the type of person to love animals. I've always been the type of person to, you know, to fantasize about, you know, having like cows and horses and chickens and sheep and goats and stuff like that. So that's kind of like my end goal. However, I am employed. I have a scholarship at a company that's gonna that's paying me to finish my education, and then for the amount of years that I was getting paid, that's how long I will work for them, and it's gonna be 4 years, masters included. So here are my long-term goals by from for 1 year from now. I am currently I just weighed myself like 20 minutes ago before I set this up. I weighed in at 147 kilograms or 325 pounds. That's a lot. I don't even deadlift that shit. My deadlift PR is 130 kilos. That's 270 something pounds. And I did that a few years ago. I could probably do more now, but I don't. I haven't worked out consistently in a really long time. I'm 195 centimeters tall, or 6'5", which is fucking insane. Um, I I, I don't know who I got those genes from. My father is short and my mother is short. Maybe the postman. Okay, I'm not gonna make that joke. Uh, so I would like to lose in 1 year. I'd like to lose 27 kilos, which is 80 pounds, which is a lot. So that a lot is gonna need a kind of big calorie deficit. My current deficit goal is 500 calories, and my BMR, which I've calculated with a simple basic calculator, is 2,589 calories. So I just need to eat 2,100 calories daily, which I'm going to track using an app on my phone called MyFitnessPal. There's also a few other ones like Lose It, which are fine. MyFitnessPal is just known to be the best one, even though I don't have a subscription and I fucking hate those. Exercise. My exercise goal is to exercise consistently every single day. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm going to be doing resistance training to failure every single day. That is suboptimal and you get diminishing returns from doing that. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to do resistance training every other day, a push pull leg split that I will define later in my own personal time, of which I'll probably make a video of in the future. Primarily doing calisthenics. Now you're probably thinking, oh my god, dude, you have like 150 kilos. How are you going to do calisthenics? There are easier variations of popular exercises, and I can actually do 10 normal push-ups. I'm just not gonna prove it to you. I can record it. I promise me. Promise me. I promise you. I promise you. The bigger issues are gonna be back exercises because I literally can't do pull-ups. Like I have never done a single pull-up in my life, even with a band. Uh, Understandably so for my weight. So my goal for that will probably be using a dumbbell kit that I do have. And for legs, I can already do lunges. I have enough weight on my body to where doing doing 3 or 4 sets of lunges gets my legs burning like a motherfucker. Okay, then cardio. I want to do 10,000 steps every single day at least. That's a really difficult goal to achieve actually, and it requires you to be on your feet for boots on the ground for like a really long time. But it is realistic, and I've seen people make videos about how that's really not that good of a goal or whatever. It's a good base point. It's not meant to be like something you just do and then forget about. It's something that something that you set for yourself that you do every day, and eventually you see long term results. And that's the whole point of these exercise and peace of mind and education goals. It's just to stay consistent, do something that is really easy for a long time, and then see long term results. The same for the calorie deficit. Now, for my peace of mind. For the peace of mind, I'm going to I'm going to do meditation 10 minutes every day. What meditation is really good for? And if you're Christian, then do prayer, or whatever religious practice you follow. I personally am agnostic, but um, meditation is really good for mindfulness. Whenever you're meditating, you're constantly repping out. You're constantly thinking to yourself. Um, you know, oh my god, I'm thinking. I shouldn't be thinking right now. I should be focusing on being in the environment, or I should be focusing on just completely emptying my mind and just removing every unnecessary thought. And then journaling is to write 1 page every day. I don't have a journal yet, so that's probably my top priority, to buy one. And I want to write 1 page every day, just blurt out as many things that I've been keeping on my mind, and then so that I can then organize them. Now, because I can't do 1 page every day because I don't have a book until then, I'll just be using Obsidian, and I will set myself a limit of around 1,500 characters every day. and that way I will still be able to write these things out. But it's way better if you do it on paper, or at least what I've heard. Now, just one more thing. There's a lot of content creators that promote these things, and they are for these things exactly. They are good, right? I could give an example. Hamza, I used to watch him in 2021, 2022, and then I stopped watching it, and it was the best decision I made in my entire life. I grew as a person so much after stopping following these manosphere right wing bullshit content creators. Um, it's generally you intuitively already know what you should be doing. You just have to write it out and do it, which I've fucking sucked at for so long. Okay, so finally, education. Like I said, I'm currently in the University of Maribor getting my bachelor's degree in computer engineering. I'm really close to being done with that, but I do have some pretty difficult hurdles to get to get over until I get there. So I still have 1 month and a half left of classes. I have midterms, and I also have one exam that I left over from last semester, which was probability mathematics, which I still need to get through. And I have an extra fucking problem with that because that exam is in, I think, about 50 days or something, 50 days or so, and I haven't read a single page from there. Uh, to pass that would be to finish university, and then the next goal is to enroll in my master's degree. I'm so sorry for that burp, by the way. I just lost myself in thought. Um, yeah, and then my goal is to enroll in a master's course for computer science and information technology in the University of Ljubljana. That would just be awesome for me, and then I would be able to finish my education. Get that employment for with that company that is giving me the scholarship that I talked about earlier, and then to finally, step into the real world where I can't wait to show you how fucking good, how much you can make for yourself, even with a full time job. Um, I have even more goals longer term. I want to have a beautiful garden with a lot of kind of like a food forest type thing, and I want to also have it mixed, have some beautiful flowers and amazing things mixed in. I want to make my own pond, and oh my god, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to take you along this journey. I opened that thing again, and yeah, oh my god, 13 minutes goes by quick. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, I'm sorry for any grammatical mistakes or errors that I've done whilst recording this. I realized I have a negative cantal tilt. It's over. I'm gonna die, and yeah, enjoy your life. Do whatever you want, and just I have no idea what else to say. I am very awkward here, if you can tell. I Like I said, dude, I haven't fucking recorded a video in 2 to 3 years, and the last one I made that was like fully me talking was in 2021. So yeah, I'm not really used to this anymore. Um, what else? I think that's it. Yeah, fucking bye.